What's up, everybody? Just wanted to show you that I got done beating this with the Thief. Tsaka, Memorial Rage, extinguished. Beat him with a human thief. We went for the scimitars and we did the barbarian strat since they naturally can get blade dash. And we went for savage upbringing as our efficiency here or origin, so that we can get the scimitars, and we have savage tactics so we can get primal roar. That gives us the ability to heal up, which is nice. Oh, we added uh, the rune for a random ability on, or a random ability gets another rune slot. So we did that at the beginning so that we guaranteed it on our scimitars. We did an extra attack reach and then increased the effectiveness of that so that we got as many enemies at a time when we yelled and got as much healing as we could. We used the scimitars, like I said, because they have pretty fast attack speed already at 2 times a second. And it has a natural instant attack chance. We went ahead and threw 3 primordial runes in there for critical hit chance, critical hit damage, damage increase per life lost, and increase effectiveness of those runes. So right off the bat, we're getting 500 crit damage there. We're getting 70% crit chance, and we're getting close to 20% per life loss. So at the end, as you can see at the very beginning, we have 2 lives left. So at the end, we're getting 160% extra damage, and we're doing pretty good damage there. Pretty nice chunks. We have 750% damage on Eye of the Berserker because we did take our healing. We have Band of Primal Power, so 15% chance that we're doing 10 times crit damage, which is where we get the massive chunks from. Where 2 hits, you can eat a whole bar of them. It's not quite as fast as the Barbarian, quite as good, just because of the skill choices. You don't have the ability to get some of the skills that the Barbarian has on attack speed and damage on life loss, so you kind of miss out there. The Blade Dash doesn't really have a need other than using it up to get our dodges back to try to stay safe. So we just do a little bit of rune there for chance to stun, damage to stun, and change it to primordial, even though it is already primal damage. So we change it to primal damage and increase the damage by 62.5%. So there's the skills. Our level up skills are 5 in alacrity for the fastest attack speed we can get based off the skill choices. We did deadly strikes for another 25%. So we're already at 95% crit chance with this and the doubled rune. Pretty close to doubled. So we're probably about like 87% or so. 100 really took that for the crit damage. So that's 125 extra crit damage percentage. We took this for the 3 dodges and moves because we definitely need that to stay alive. Then we took this last point in movement speed for a small little 5%, but mostly for the recharge rate of our moves to get our dodges back in sticky situations. So going on our armor, we went with the Savage set, and we have movement speed. It's not a perfect roll, but we did beat it, so we get extra stats and we get more of these runes, which is nice. But we have movement speed 10%, 100% primary attack because it's all about our primary attack, and double roll of damage taken reduced per life loss. So that came in clutch there at the end. We have primal ability attack, more crit hit damage and damage to injured And you can really notice that when he gets below 50%, that he just, one good chunk, he's gone. We have critical hit damage, which obviously we want to stack up as much crit hit damage and primary as we can. And we got a double roll on primary attack damage on this piece, so we got an extra 50%. And then we got more movement based on the lives that we lost. So then this chest piece, we got another primary attack, more crit hit chance, just to try to get us close to 100%. I really wanted more damage here. This was the last piece I ended up getting, but after rolling 240 times, I settled for just more hit chance, because it would really suck to not get crits and to run out of rolls. I was getting pretty low, and I still had to get my soul fragments. So this headpiece is kind of nutty. I just wish we had more crit hit chance or damage in that middle roll, but we got a double primary again. And so it's almost like we have another set piece here, because all of them have primary, but we had 2 double primaries. So we got an extra 100% total on that. And then we got a chance to spawn healing souls. Don't think that ever happened, or that was even noticed. We got a little bit more movement speed with that. The whole set bonus gives us more resistance and bonus health. Bonus health is nice because this is based off your health. So as you get more health, your heals heal you for more overall. But really, if I get hit in that, it's pretty much a 1 hit per life if you're getting hit. So at the end, we ended up with pretty good stats here. We have 65% bonus health. We ended up having 175% total attack speed, 75% from this. We have 44% crit hit chance, plus our 35% here, and then another 3/4 of that added on top. So we're already looking at 40, 70, 80, roughly 90% damage, crit hit chance. I mean, we got 290% crit damage. A little bit of piercing resistance chance, not that big of a deal. 750% ability damage, which is nice for our primary ability here. And a little bit of damage to healthy, damage to injured, I think. Increased a little bit there. So overall, a pretty good run here. Nice build. Very fun. Got to pay a lot of attention. Mainly focusing on the transition phases is kind of difficult, and that last phase is always tricky with the blood puddles. Timing that just right. But as you can see here, we ended up actually getting a dodge charge and a primary attack ability in 1 rune. So we got 50% primary attack plus 1 dodge charge, which filled us up in dodge. And then 2 more primary attack charges. Excuse me, just to complement all of these primary attacks and get our damage up as high as possible. So overall, pretty fun run. Like I said, took me 3 tries to get it done. The first one I died with half a bar left of the boss on the final phase. And then the second one I died with 3 bars left in the final phase. Did it while streaming, so just wasn't paying attention enough and looking up. So kind of walked into the little puddle, but nice little boss fight. It was definitely fun. Game's a lot of fun. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Check us out on Twitch. We're live every day. We usually play games like this or PUBG, Rotato, something along those lines. So just check us out, and we can't wait to see you there.